Welcome to Nifty Trade Setup channel. So we'll discuss what happened on the market in the market on Friday for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and Reliance, and what is expected on Monday. And we'll discuss all the points that are covered, right? So let's start with the chart so that it's easy to understand how it went, right? So we are expecting a good gap up, but market did not do a gap up. But some 30, 40 points gap up is not a gap up at all. So it is included as flat only. So flat scenario, if you see, it is expected to break the first swing so that we can go for the entry. Market never break any of the swing. It was in the sideways almost entire day. So meaning no SL, no target, no entry. So it was a pure sideways market. But however, being a bullish continuousness of the market, I had entered here and gave a SL here. So as per our analysis, this is a flat scenario, and we should not have taken buy or sell entry because market is now nowhere matched our condition that it was breaking the first swing. So it was almost close to not breaking the swing anywhere. So at the end of the day, it broke the swing, which doesn't make any trade for us. So that was the last swing that we see. So let's look at the bigger picture. So where we are now. So if you see weekly, we are seeing that market is at the all-time high. There is no doubt. We are like kind of closed all-time high. This is the first weekly candle we have closed all-time, and that means that we are still bullish. Green candle is there, so we are not yet anywhere looking at bearish conditions to do it. But intraday is different. Let's look at like if you see, you that this market is moving in a channel. So that is what I assume because market tried to have a gap up, but it could not give a good gap. That is what the point was. The clear point is that it is near at the top of the channel, and every time it is not inching closely towards the top channel top, and not able to give a good gap, and it is kind of coming inside only. So I don't know, we need to really wait to see that good gap up happens so that market or should break this one with a good green candle so that we can go further long. That is what the scenario. Otherwise, if it wants to follow this channel, somehow it has to reach the bottom of the channel, right? So if this is the channel to be considered, or there are internal like smaller patterns that are also possible inside. If you look at in a smaller time frame, we might get a better thing, right? See, if you look at it, this is our 4 hour channel. 4 hour, we get a better idea. See, this is kind of trying to form a wedge actually. So you see it is coming down and top and then touching this one, and then it has come to the third touch. Probably it might touch this and go up and break. That is one scenario. If it has to continue, for example, if it has to continue this uptrend that is we are in now, huge uptrend, so market has to close above this whatever the high it was formed, right? Gap up that happened, 2293. So basically we can keep it 22,300 is what. If market gap up opens and then sustains above this with a good green candle, then we go for a buy. And should not any gap up should not come inside of the top again. If it comes inside, probably it is we can see the market touching this trend line for obeying this whatever the head widget that is trying to form. So the buy scenario that you're looking at is at this point. If it is a good buy trend, if it has to see either market flat opening, close this with a good green candle, or gap up, it should come and touch it, not break this one, or maintain a swing low above this one. If it forms a swing low and creates a reversal, go for buy entry. Otherwise, we are not seeing a buy entry on Monday. That is one scenario. And if you look at the smaller time frame, we may get a better idea. So if you see this one, market is trying to kind of go in a channel again. In a small time frame, it is trying to go in a channel. So we don't know whether it is going to break. And definitely, I'm not looking for a sell scenario until this what do you say? Trend line is broken, right? So we'll keep this trend line away. I mean, we short scenarios away until it reaches this trend line. So our market should open and come. If it comes inside, so let's wait if it doesn't go back again. So if it comes in, closes today's low, go for short. That is the second scenario. First scenario, market gap up or flat opening, closing above this one on today's or Friday's high. with a good green candle, definitely we are looking for bullish. We can go for longs. But if gap up, a little bit gap up, not a huge gap up or a huge gap up, and at least 2 3 candles, if it comes inside and closes today's high, again we can look for market coming down and touching this low, or we may break further to go down. That is the second scenario. And third scenario, gap down. So we have to see if it is if it is a gap down, and we have to wait for this trend line to be broken, because it may give a support and may bounce back. If it bounce back, the short scenarios, that's why I'm saying if it has to come touch here, bounce it, and then reversal. If you see, go for short, then we can go for longer period holding for breaking this and coming down further. This is the third scenario. So basically, we are having three scenarios. One is that is what I had captured in my slide. So let's look at it. So we gap down flat and break first to swing. So but did not do break on any side. But still, like I took a buy side for and then gave a small stop loss for the day. And expectations on 26 is a gap up long about 23,300 after deep and reversal, meaning it should never come inside 22,300. If it comes inside, so we are looking for again market a little going down further. So we can go for short there. And gap down should break the trend line for short for 100 points. It might happen like first touch may bounce and then second touch may break. That time we can go for a short. And third flash scenario should break first swing on either side of it for long and short. So this is what I'm seeing it. Otherwise, these are the three conditions basically. We don't look at any other condition right now. So let's look at what we discussed for Bank Nifty and how is it done, right? So we were expecting if it is a gap up and and then get take a dip and then reversal, we can go for long. We said, but this looks to be short. I mean, stop loss here. Definitely a stop loss. So once it breaks this trend line, definitely a stop loss is waiting actually. So market broke this one and then went down. So when it started breaking only, we could have come out. So this is the stop loss that is hit for this one. That reason, I had been mentioning that market is in what do you say? It is in the trend line again, similar to Nifty. Nifty it is happening at the all-time high the channel, but it is low opening on the what do you say? It is opening on the middle of the sideways market. So if you look at it, there are multiple sideways. Suppose that is happening. That's why market is not able to break this one, right? So if you see, one this is going in a channel and it is at the top of the channel. Second thing is it is having a trend line flowing from top. So these are the reasons why probably it could not break and then it started coming down. So we had put this trend line also. It basically it has to break it, but market again opened and then touched and then started coming down. So it didn't. It gave a reversal, but that was not good enough to go. That's a reason why it hit stop loss. So what can we expect from market? See, let's look at two things. One, we have to see how is the difference. So this is created what do you say double top. Market has to break this neckline. This is 46435. Once it breaks, go for short. Definitely we are getting something close to 600 800 points. So we can say this is the height we can measure and keep it so that we can get a good something around 600 points. We are getting it. 600 to 700 points we are getting it if it breaks this. If it breaks, we are getting till what 45 700 is we are expecting the target if it breaks tomorrow. This is the first short scenario. If you look at a still smaller time frame, market is going in a wedge actually. So it has almost it is about to complete. So we have to see like market is breaking this at least in the 15 minutes, this upper trend line, so that it creates the what do you call breakout for the long scenario, which might again hit the top of it. So basically what I'm saying is 15-minute a green candle has to close the top trend line, the wedge, so that we can go for entry. We get some 400 points. The second scenario what I'm looking for is the breaking of this neckline of double top, so that market will give fall really high for 600 700 points that you are looking for. So the only these two scenarios I'm saying it, and if any chance if there is a gap up and the market is already like kind of closing this high, right? Then there is no talking about. We can always go for buy above market is going to go up only. So this is a good condition if it. So let's keep it for one day. Simple. If it breaks this 15 minutes, go for long, and we are having 400 points. And if it is breaking this low neckline, we can expect 700 point market falling. So simple. We'll keep it bank nifty very simple. We'll not do anything further. Let's look at lines. So what we said is if it is a uh, candle breaking high, this high what I had 29.77, if it is breaking we can go for long. We can until this is a stop loss market played some time in this sideways region and gave not close not the full target of 20 points. It was close to some 17 18 points it gave, and remained there because of nifty was not bullish enough, so market remained sideways. But still, if you look at 4 hour time frame, it is in the box which was traveling for some time. It is now given a breakout, meaning it has to go to the target of this point actually. So which is close to 23022. This is the target I'm looking for it. If it breaks further on the today's high, or if it dip and reversal, W pattern here near this. So it might. There are two scenarios we can discuss now. So the first scenario is that if it is market opening above this Friday high, go for long. If it is green candle, go for long and go for target of 3022. Or if there is a gap down, wait for a W pattern to form so that we can go for long again. It might reach the target of same 3022. These are two scenarios I'm saying for things. Only bearish scenario is that only it has to break this point 29666. If it breaks this one, we can expect market again inside this range. So which are unlikely to happen. So I'm not expecting that to happen. If it happens, is what we discussed. So it will be back into the range. So we can then think about the M pattern below this one so that we can go short. So very simple here. Nifty Reliance very simple. So if it is opening above 2994 above, go for long. We have target 3019 or 22. This is the target we have it. If there is a little dip also, it should not come inside this box. It should take a W pattern here near this thing. Go for long again to the top of it. So these are the trades we have it for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and Reliance, and you can see what is best scenario that is suitable for us to trade, and then take the trades accordingly. If you like this analysis, you can like the video and subscribe to this channel if you're not done so. Thanks for watching this video.